Yo, purple and gold fam. The LA crowd's more restless than ever, 'cause something huge, a whirlwind of moves and big calls, looks like it about to shake the Lakers to their core. Are we about to see some game-changing additions? Or will the squad lose some key pieces you didn't even see coming? What's really going down behind the scenes in this legendary franchise? Hidden drama? Broken promises? Maybe the locker room ain't as tight as it looks? While stars like LeBron, Luka Doncic, and Austin Reeves gear up for a fresh chapter, there's low-key moves happening between the front office and the players that could flip the whole team's vibe forever. But what's really popping behind closed doors? Internal beef? Controversial calls? Or is this all part of a bigger master plan that's gonna blow everyone's minds? Before we dive deep into this mystery-packed, emotional roller coaster, hit that subscribe button, ring the bell so you don't miss a beat, share this vid, and help us hit that 1K subs milestone. 'Cause here, Purple and Gold Nation is family, and we share the truth together. Get ready. What's coming next might change everything you thought you knew about the Lakers. Let's roll and find out what's about to blow up in LA. And there's more out there. Some moments define a legend. And May 21st, 1988? That's one of those for the Lakers. Before LeBron, before Luka, heck, even before Kobe, a gritty Lakers squad showed that it's all about hustle, heart, and that never quit will to win. That night, on the stage of the Great Western Forum, Magic Johnson and Byron Scott wrote another epic chapter in the Purple and Gold dynasty. The matchup was tough. On one side, the legendary vets Magic, James Worthy, and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, true NBA titans. On the other, the fierce youth of the Utah Jazz, led by future Hall of Famers Karl Malone and John Stockton. The series was a roller coaster, with the Jazz stealing games and threatening to break the Lakers' reign. But on that decisive night, May 21st, 1988, the LA squad showed why they're the real definition of a playoff team. Magic put on a classic performance, 23 points, 16 assists, dropping dimes like only he can. But the star of the night? Byron Scott, the young gun earning his stripes, who led the charge with 29 points, plus crucial boards and steals. Worthy also shined with 23 points, helping keep control against a Jazz team that fought tooth and nail, with Malone and Stockton putting on a show till the final buzzer. That was just the first of 3 Game 7s the Lakers faced that legendary postseason. Each one a battle of giants, and even when it looked like they were down for the count, LA found that next-level grit to push forward and chase the title. Which Lakers' historic moment pumps you up most when chasing a championship today? Do you think this current squad with Luka and LeBron has that same heart and grit the 80s Lakers had? Byron Scott was the unexpected hero that night. Who do you think could be the surprise hero of this new era? Can you even imagine the pressure of playing 3 straight Game 7s? Does this roster have that killer instinct? Stories like this prove that in basketball and life, talent is just the start. It's the guts in the clutch moments that turn players into legends. The Lakers have done it before. Now the question is, will this new generation honor that legacy of fight and heart? Stay tuned, there's more coming. Want to know why the Lakers got bounced in the playoffs? It wasn't just about schemes or injuries. It was a total lack of soul from the role players. When LeBron speaks, the whole NBA listens. And this time, he went straight at the Lakers' biggest weakness, the crucial role of the supporting cast. Without those guys, even the biggest stars can't shine. LeBron James, the man who's carried teams to finals with questionable lineups, knows better than anyone. Being a superstar alone doesn't win you rings. On the latest episode of the Mind the Game podcast with Steve Nash, LeBron was clear. To succeed in our league, role players gotta be stars within their roles. They don't try to be the main guy. They know exactly what they gotta do and do it to perfection. He dropped some names too. Josh Hart, Jaden McDaniels, Aaron Nesmith, TJ McConnell. Dudes who don't make the headlines but decide playoff series. Meanwhile, the Lakers got exposed right there. The list of legendary Lakers role players is straight up iconic. Michael Cooper, Magic's lockdown dog. Derek Fisher, ice in his veins on clutch shots for Kobe. Robert Horry, Mr. Impossible Shots. Alex Caruso, the defensive heart of the 2020 bubble run. And now, who stepped up in the series against the Timberwolves. Truth hurts, Lakers fans. Nobody carried that load. The bench guys went ghost, hesitant, and the cost was heavy. To make it worse, LeBron left the series hurt, dealing with a knee issue that's still nagging him. In his latest update, the King admitted, "Getting better, but it's frustrating not being as active as I want." He's late career now. Every season could be the last. So what are the Lakers doing to surround LeBron with the support he needs? On fan pages, the verdict is savage. We got stars, but where are the Warriors? Soft team. No blood, no soul. LeBron needs a new Caruso ASAP. And you? You agree with the King? The team's missing that fire, that commitment, that identity from the role players? Lakers history is made by giants, but held up by the invisible soldiers. If we want to get back on top, it ain't enough to dream of rings. We got to build a squad that fights for every possession, every loose ball, every detail. While other teams find their keys to success on the bench, the Lakers can't afford silence where there should be explosions anymore. The season ended way too early. So now what? Who should stay? Who needs to go? And who might still save the future of the Lakers? Take a deep breath, Laker Nation, because the offseason storm is already here. And the decisions the front office makes in the next few weeks will decide whether we fight for a title or spiral into disaster. After that blockbuster trade for Luka Doncic, a promising regular season, and finishing third in the West, the Lakers got steamrolled by the Minnesota Timberwolves in the first round. 5 games. First round exit. Straight up embarrassing. And what got exposed? No size. No perimeter defense. And most of all, a roster that wasn't built for the big moments. Which brings us to the question every fan's been asking. With limited cap space and no big exceptions to bring in major help, what can the Lakers actually do now? The answer might be in the guys already on the roster. But are they worth keeping? Let's break it down one by one and see what each name means for the future of this franchise. Jackson Hayes. Toward the end of the regular season, Hayes looked like Luka's ideal frontcourt partner. But in the playoffs, dude vanished. Got out-muscled, benched, and didn't deliver. Still, with a minimum projected deal around $3.1 million and bird rights, maybe Hayes sticks as a backup, if he's cool with a smaller role. Would you trust him as your big off the bench? Or is it time to move on? Markieff Morris. The 2020 champ came back in the Luka trade. On the court, not much impact. But in the locker room, leadership, a voice, and a strong bond with LeBron. He's on a vet min at $3.6 million. Bringing him back is doable. But do you keep a guy just for his locker room presence? Or is it time to fully refresh the rotation? Alex Len, brought in for frontcourt depth, didn't even bring that. No rhythm, no mobility, no presence. Hard to picture a scenario where he returns. He's on a minimum deal too, around $3.6 million. Should he even get another look? Or is it time to cross his name off completely? Christian Coloco, one of the best comeback stories. After battling health issues in 2023 to 24, he suited up for 37 games with the Lakers. Didn't see playoff action, but showed effort and grit. He's a restricted free agent with a $2.5 million minimum and could come back on a two-way. Is betting on a young guy rehabbing his body a risk or a golden opportunity? This is the moment when real Lakers are revealed. In these quiet off-season choices, you either build a title run or blow up an entire season. Do you keep guys out of nostalgia? Or because you've got no better options? Do you cut ties and take bold risks? One thing's for sure, in Los Angeles, there's only room for those who want to be champions. If you believe the Lakers' future starts right now, drop a comment, share this video, and join the conversation. Who do you want to see rocking the purple and gold next season? The most passionate fan base in the world deserves to be heard. Let's build the future together. Is the fate of the Lakers in the hands of a genius who's finally ready to change? Buckle up, Lakers Nation, because what's brewing this offseason might just redefine the future of the most iconic franchise in NBA history. Luka Doncic, now officially wearing the purple and gold, is opening a brand new chapter. and the first few pages are already flipping expectations on their head. When the bomb dropped, Luka Doncic traded to the Los Angeles Lakers. The basketball world straight up froze. And rightfully so. We're talking about one of the most gifted hoopers of this generation, a dude who's already dragged a squad to the NBA Finals almost by himself. But here's the real question. Why would the Mavericks let go of a guy like that? Now in LA, with the league's most legendary jersey on his back, Luka seems to be waking up to what it really means to carry that weight. Jason Gallagher, producer of Mind the Game, the podcast with LeBron and Steve Nash, dropped a pretty wild report. I've heard from people who've always been critical of Luka's conditioning that he's starting from scratch. He's changing a lot about himself. And coming from these sources, that's real. You heard that right. Not just smoke, this is coming from folks who used to call him out. Now, they're saying he's turning a corner. Could we be witnessing the evolution of Luka Doncic 2.0? A leaner, faster, hungrier Luka? More dominant, and most importantly more Laker? According to rumors out of Dallas, the issue was never talent. It was his conditioning. Yup, the Mavs, even after a deep playoff run, believed Luka wasn't taking his body seriously enough. A fair criticism? Or just a smokescreen to cover up front office failures? Meanwhile, Lakers Twitter is straight up split. If Luka gets in real shape, this team's unbeatable. We've heard this before. Talk to me when the season starts. And you? Do you believe this is Luka's true turning point? Or does he still have to earn the right to lead this franchise alongside the king? Inside the locker room, the vibe is one of emotional and tactical reset. Austin Reeves, one of the franchise's rising stars, made it clear. The Lakers aren't just a team. It's a story, a responsibility, a legacy that starts with Magic, Shaq, Kobe, and maybe now Luka. But that's the million-dollar question. Is Luka ready to become a true Laker? Or will he just be another superstar who passed through without ever lighting up the rafters? It's about growing together, Reeves said. More time with Luka, with LeBron, with everyone. The more time we have, the more we'll know how to handle the tough moments. And that's the bottom line. Individual talent ain't enough. You need chemistry. You need heart. You need to play for the name on the front. 3 hoops geniuses. 1 broken rhythm. Are the Lakers wasting a golden opportunity? Luka Doncic, LeBron James, Austin Reeves. On paper, that trio should have every defense in the league shaking. But in reality, so far, it's been a frustrating what could be been. And according to Reeves, the answer isn't adding more stars. It's about time. Chemistry. Growth. When Luka landed in LA on February 1st, the entire NBA held its breath. LeBron and Luka, 2 of the most gifted offensive minds in the game, joined by Reeves, the gritty, high IQ guard who's earned every ounce of respect he's gotten. It had all the ingredients to light up the playoffs. But what did we get instead? A team with no offensive identity, steamrolled by the Timberwolves. Reeves kept it real. We've got to keep growing together. They're unbelievable players, but only with time can we learn how to handle every possession, especially when the game's on the line. And he's not wrong. The NBA isn't about stacking talent. It's about how those pieces fit. LeBron and Luka, all-time playmakers. Reeves, one of the smartest role guys in the league, even if the spotlight doesn't always catch him. But none of that matters without reps, without rhythm, without real on-court reps, wins and LS included. We did a solid job in the regular season, Reeves added.